Welcome to episode 2 of Monster Guides. This time we're doing Wraith because there's only 2 challenging monsters and one of them is Kraken, and that was episode 1. So now we're doing Wraith, who I have level 40 and I learned how to play yesterday. In fact, I was actually supposed to do this yesterday, or this was supposed to already be done by today. For cards, honestly, I like my buddy's idea of Leg Breaker. Then he does Fly Swatter and Ferocious Bloodlust. Yeah, whatever. I'll run with that. So, this is, again, against bots. Yesterday it was supposed to be me up against one of my friends in randos. My friend was guiding me how to play Wraith because I kind of needed it. And now I know how to play Wraith. And now Wraith is one of my most favorite monsters. Right alongside Kraken. Very fun. I will also add a very important message here. If you get your monster to level 35 or 40, you do not get the skin while it is in this peer-to-peer server game mode. As much as I hate saying that, it doesn't, right? So as I'm playing this, I'm going to do what I did yesterday and kind of walk you through what I'm doing. Always using Warp Dash as like a little momentum-based ability until it's really needed as damage. This is a very stealth-based character. You need to be sneaky, you need to break line of sight, reintroduce line of sight, and do all that fun jazz. And if you can do that, you should be able to be pretty successful. The cards, honestly, I'm not going to suggest any cards. I will use the cards I enjoy, which right now is the Leg Breaker combo, but I'm not going to tell you, hey, use it, this is the meta build, because I feel like that's subjective. Everybody has their own builds that you like. You may want to put poison on your monster, which is what I kind of just did, is because it's like bonus damage, or you may just want to just go pure speed, do bloodlust, and all that stuff, where you have extra speed, extra feeding speed, extra smell range. If you want to do that, you can do that on Wraith too. You will be fast, you will eat fast, and you will probably get to stage 3 before you even get domed once. And it's also another fun build I like to do. But builds are subjective. They're not like, hey, you need to play this build, because everybody plays differently. That's what makes this game so fun, is everybody's going to play this game differently. It is amazing just how unique some people's play styles will be when they play this game. Because you can have a Wraith who doesn't really get abduction until stage 3, like me, who kind of has this weird mix between aggressive and toying. Because Wraith is very much so, if you do not toy with the enemy, you will not survive for very long. Because Wraith is way too squishy. Right? So you need to have that like in-out, hit-and-run play style, but you don't need to only be hit-and-run. Right? You can do other things with Wraith. But if you do pure damage and you just go in and you think you can go ham and murder, you will die. You don't have that HP pool that Goliath has, that Behemoth has, that only those two have that big of a health pool, actually, now that I think about it. The rest also have very medium to small health pools, like Kraken has a lower and medium would be Gorgon, who Gorgon's pretty fun. I actually played my first game of Gorgon yesterday. That was fun. But you want to very much so be a speed-based character, because while the bots may not have detected me yet, I still would have gotten to probably stage 2 without human players detecting me, because that's normally how far I get. Unless they're really good and they know exactly where I'm running, then, well, I'm not getting to stage 2, because they will probably be very much so faster than me. Which is why I don't like Behemoth, but we'll get to that when I play Behemoth. Not Behemoth, sorry. Goliath. Whoops. I love Behemoth. He's fast. But I'll get to low mobility when we go to Goliath and Meteor Goliath, which I am not looking forward to that video. I know how to play him, it doesn't mean I enjoy it. I'm happy that I got Kraken out of the way. Next is... I'm going to do Elder Kraken next. And you know what? I want to know your guys' opinion. After Elder Kraken, who do I do? Because the choices will be after Elder Kraken... It'll be Goliath and... Oh, who else? Gorgon. Goliath and Gorgon are going to be the next two after Elder Kraken. And you guys get to choose, because I don't know who to play. But, this is stage 3. Wraith. Honestly, one of the cooler looking monsters in the game. Maybe my favorite looking monster in the game, actually. Also, you like ball up and you become very small when you crouch. But you can use abduction if you like. Abduction's a pretty useful skill to have, but it's another very momentum-based ability that relies purely on momentum. So I don't use it too often. But that's what I'm talking about, like breaking line of sight and whatnot. That's the type of breaking line of sight I'm talking about. Because if you can do that, you'll be fine.
Hunter down.
As always, you mainly want to go for the healer because healers are annoying and nobody loves healers. Especially if you're a slim player. Sorry, slim players, I'm not sorry.
Hunter down.
And this is how fast Wraith can completely annihilate a team. Sure, the healer wasn't doing the best job, but that's to be expected. But if you can do it well, and you get that really good just boom, 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 Wraith can annihilate a team the fastest out of any monster. But Wraith is also by far the hardest to play because of that low health pool. If you're going to play Wraith, you need to know how to do that hit and run playstyle where you hop in, hop out, hop in, hop out, hop in, hop out. Because if you can't do that, you won't be able to live as Wraith, and I wouldn't recommend Wraith. If you want that stay in and battle playstyle, I recommend Behemoth, Glacial Behemoth, and Goliath, and Meteor Goliath. But if you want that in and out playstyle, I recommend Wraith. And maybe Kraken as well, but Kraken's more long-ranged in and out, while this is very close range. If you enjoyed just being able to weave in and out, definitely go with Wraith. And if you want to bounce around, go with Elder Kraken. Elder Kraken's going to be tomorrow. Leave in the comments who you want to see after Elder Kraken between Goliath and Gorgon. And then after that, we have the easy monsters to play. Meteor Goliath, Behemoth, and Glacial Behemoth. If you like this little guide, like and subscribe. They will keep on coming. I will do every single character in this game. Every monster, every medic, every support, every healer, every... Did I already say healer? I said healer. Every healer, every support, every trapper, every attack or offense. I will do them all. So when this game comes back to Steam, you're ready. I'll see you in the next one. Pieces.